3 days in. How's spring practice going for you?
A lot of fun. It's been awesome. Things are really starting to come together. I think we're really starting to gel together as a team, knock some of the rust off, and it's been really fun.
How different does this spring maybe feel to your first two here?
I think it's a little bit more seamless than the past two, especially with this being the second year with Coach Lashley and these guys here. At this point, I feel like there really isn't anything I haven't seen yet. So it's good to, with it being my third spring ball, and I think we're always really starting to gel together, and it's starting to feel a lot more natural.
Obviously, you had a year with this staff last year, but have you seen a difference in them, in the way they are approaching practice for you guys?
Not particularly. The one thing I admire about our coaches a lot is their consistency. I feel like just about every coach on our staff is the same guy every day, and so maybe they're just really trying to instill the culture. Coach Lashley talks about TDU every day, tough, disciplined, united. Those are our core values, and they're sticking to that.
What's it like for you? Been in that position battle a little bit. Now kind of you're the guy, you're also one of the older guys and more veteran guys in this system out there. Does that change how you approach anything or how you run through anything out there?
Well, definitely having a little bit more experience helps out for sure. But I would say my competitive fire is just as big as it's ever been. So, yeah.
On signing day, when Coach talked about the freshmen and the transfers coming in, he mentioned Alex Padilla, who's joining you in the quarterback's room. He said he's a veteran guy with some experience, but he's been in a very different system. A lot of people here obviously haven't seen him. What does he do well? What kind of quarterback is Alex?
Alex is a great quarterback all around. I think what's been awesome, Alex is just such a good dude. He's a super nice guy. He's been great in the quarterback room, great to get to know him. But coming from his system to our system, I think it's definitely some stuff that he wasn't used to, but he's taking it in stride, and it's really starting to come together.
What's it like? It just seems like there's just even more depth at receiver, even though there was a ton last year. More depth at running back. What's it like kind of lining up and getting to look at those guys beside you and out wide every time, even some of the rotations, even second, third team, doesn't seem like there's much drop off.
It's awesome. No, there's total 100% confidence every time we go on the field, regardless of who's in the game, because of how much depth we have, and especially with how fast we like to play and how many plays we like to get into a game. It's great that we have 2, 3, 4 guys at every position that can go.
Obviously, any success that you have depends in large part on the big guys in front of you. You now have 2 of the largest tackles that have been out. I mean, who knows who starts in the fall, but when you have Marcus Bryant on the left and Hiron White, they're what, 6'7", 6'8", and 3 something. Do you have to move around more just to find your receivers with guys that big?
No, man. I mean, they're on my side of the ball, and I'm even a little bit scared of them. But no, they're awesome, and it was funny. The first thing Hiron ever told me, we were doing some sort of tempo in one of our walkthroughs, and he was like, "Hey, they're not touching you, bro." And I was like, "Okay, this is my dude." So yeah, Hiron's been awesome, and of course Marcus is vetted now. He's been doing this for a while, and he's really great too. So.
Out of the receivers that you obviously worked with last year and then had some time with in the offseason, anybody make a significant jump in just the way they run routes, the way they catch the ball? Anyone jump out and impress you?
Yeah, the guys coming back have all been awesome. It's great that they're healthy right now. Aside from Jake Bailey and Dill, it'll be great to have them back when they get here. But Curley looks awesome. He's stupid fast. Moochie's been awesome. Junior's been awesome. They're really starting to step into that more of a role as veterans in the receiver room.
What about you, as far as, like you said, third year guy? How much of a leadership role, and maybe even jump in leadership from last year to this year, do you kind of feel like you have to take on?
I don't know if it's necessarily something that I have to do, but it's something that it's kind of part of the job description. When you're the quarterback, guys are looking to you, and this the pulse of this team kind of revolves on you when you take the field. And so I haven't tried to force anything, not trying to force any leadership or tear anybody apart just for the sake of trying to be a leader. I'm trying to make this as seamless and genuine as I can. And I think that comes with building relationships with the guys, especially the new guys. doing stuff off the field, you know, going to go eat, going bowling, stuff like that. That's really paid off for sure.
And then just with the injury cutting last season short for you, how just nice is it, you know, from winter workouts now into actually being out here, is having that full range of motion back, being able to kind of do everything again?
Yeah, it's awesome. You know, I'd never been sidelined from an injury before, so getting to come back out here fully healthy, it feels like we're playing youth football again. It's just fun. It's really fun.
Good.
Good. Cool.
Thanks,
y'all.
sir.